twisting hard where the shadows lie. Grip the handle, feel the engines roar. Freedom ain't a dream, it's the open door. Ride the storm, feel the thunder break. Cut the change and let the earth quake. Born to run, born to never fold. Heart of fire, soul of untamed gold. Night's a beast, it devours the weak. Steel and fire, the language I speak. Dust in my lungs, wind in my face. Speed's my temple, this road's my grace. Ride the storm, feel the thunder.
Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
The NASRA 360 Racing Network and CRN welcome you to coverage of the World Center of Racing, the virtual Daytona International Speedway, and Season 7 got started with the clash at Indy with Indy cars last week. What an eventful race that was with, of course, Kermit the Frog winning, Luke Smith. But we have qualifying night here at the World Center of Racing. One truck on the track against the clock. Front row locks in for 2 weeks at Daytona for the Season 7 opener, and it sets the lineup for the duels for next Monday night. Hello, everybody. Welcome to coverage from Daytona. I am Wesley Outland. Bigglestein Hopton is on production. Jacob Reeves, the redneck announcer, is the sick announcer. He is out with the flu. Hopefully my buddy in Georgia makes a quick and speedy recovery. Him and the family get to feeling better soon, and we can have him back here in the broadcast booth. So, Dean, it is you against the clock. And what I mean by you, I mean the over 40-plus drivers of the NASRA DSR Electric Truck Series, ready to see what they can do in the daytime, in the windy conditions here in Daytona, to see where they end up for next week. How you doing, my friend? Good evening.
Yeah, doing good, Wesley. I was going to say me against the clock. I'm always against the clock, you know, because the clock's ticking for the broadcast-wise, but not driving, my friend. As you know, these drivers will be getting out on the track there and have to set a 2-lap. Let's have a look at our CRN stage details information, race information. In this case, we have no stages. You see here this evening there, Wesley, but 2 laps and just go flat out as much as you can for 2 laps, and then ultimately the best time out of those 2 laps will get you the position.
Yeah, I'm pretty damn happy. Finally, my company is going to be a sponsor for all of NASRA coverage. We inked the deal this afternoon, me and Cody Knott did, and we're excited to be the sponsor of the race summary information on thanks to Community Radio Network, and we're live on the radio as well at wearecrn.com. So qualifying is underway The first driver on the clock. Here he comes. The number 41 from Kentucky. This is Lucas Lyons. Obviously, they are not going in qualifying order because the whole qualifying order is just not what I was thinking it was going to be here. So I'm trying to find him here. Lucas Lyons on the racetrack in the Ram truck, the number 41 out of Owensboro, Kentucky. It is the Lions 3D Designs Bandit Motorsports entry. Number 41. Lucas Lyons last season obviously had an up and down year, if you will, a roller coaster season for the man that had 1 pole, 4 top fives, and 2 poles, 1 win, 5 top fives, and 7 top tens. Lucas Lyons will set the bar. There it is, qualifying underway, and the first lap is up. Lyons and Newbert up now. So Lucas Lyons will turn a 51.644, 51.644. And the plan is, as soon as every driver finishes, hopefully Cody Knott can send them to the waiting room, I think is what the plan will be. As Adam Newbert.
Oh, we just lost Wesley. Now I believe that we have Cole Larson coming out. We're just waiting for Wesley to come back. He's completely lost him in his internet connection. There he is, back.
I'm sorry about that, man. I don't know what happened. I think I got bumped out of the booth there. My bad. I was trying to see if I can get somebody to pop in here and Lucas Lyons, but I couldn't find him. So hopefully our race director or Brady, Cody, somebody can bring these guys in, because obviously with it being just one man operating it, it is going to be really hard to bring these drivers in one by one. So hopefully they know that they need to come to the booth as soon as they finish qualifying. Lucas Lyons just finishing up, obviously setting the bar, 51.644. Adam Newbert also took qualifying time, the inaugural series champion from Tacoma, Georgia. Adam Newbert ready to see what he'll do in the DSR Electric for Chrome Racing number 4. He'll qualify second right now, 51.666. Adam, I don't know if that's good numbers to have. Dean, I don't know if that's good numbers to have. 51.666. Think of 6. I don't know.
So you want to be smooth operator, as you can see here on board with Cole Larson, the young gun.
Operator.
Be interesting to see how he takes his second lap.
Cole Larson from Oregon, Illinois. They only get 1 lap. They only get one lap.
One flying lap. That's it, yes.
Yeah, they get first 1 lap. That's it, buddy.
Yep.
Yeah, they get 1 lap, and Cole Larson is going to go to the top of the board. We got him right now in the booth with us, our buddy out of Oregon, Illinois. Cole, what a lap, man. You're going to set the bar right now, 51.628. Do you think it'll hold?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know, like, great times here. I qualify here a lot, but I just don't really pay attention to, like, the quick times. I just pay attention to my time, so hopefully it holds, but I don't know.
Obviously, a new season. What's the key to get through this 1 lap, right? You get 1 lap in qualifying, and that's it.
Yeah, it's just really hitting your marks and knowing what to do. If you don't know how to do 1 lap qualifying here, you're not going to be like great, because you have to get going right away. So if you mess up any shift or anything, then it's going to kind of be screwed up. You got to make it perfect. You got to know how to run the high side and all that stuff.
Well, we appreciate your time, Cole. Thanks, buddy.
Yep, appreciate you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Cole Larson. So Cole Larson right now being the new quick qualifier, the number 20 Chevrolet out of Oregon, Illinois, the Mountain Dew Larson Esports entry, as now a new driver from Goshen, Indiana, Craig Bontrager is now on the track. He's on the clock. Remember, when they come off of pit road, Dean, they got to get to speed because when they come back around, they're taking the green flag for their one-lap qualifying.
Yes, sir. And this is the one. I think this is the one-lap qualifying that he's currently on at the moment there, Wesley. So
he's on the clock. That's right. He is. He's on the clock. Yes, sir. Yeah. I mean, as soon as they come out off of the pit road, they got to be at speed because when they come back around, they're taking the green. So he's on the clock right now.
Here he is on the backstretch, coming into turn 3 now. Got up to, what was that? Just looking at the speed at the moment. Trying to keep it an average around that 173 miles per hour.
51.629 right now, the time to beat by Cole Larson, who we just spoke with a moment ago. Here comes now Indiana driver Craig Bontrager across the line, and Bontrager will come to the line. He will move to the top spot quicker, 51.623 to a 629. He's the new quick time here in Daytona.
Yep, and you can chat to him as well too. He's in the room all ready to go for you there, Wesley.
Let's bring him in. Craig, it's the broadcast booth. What a lap. Craig Bontrager, you got a copy, buddy? Craig, you got a copy?
Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh, man, I was just going to say good job as we see Mark Cofield coming down to the line. He'll be on the clock now, one of the Alabama drivers. But, man, what a lap.
Yeah, felt good. Felt good. That was felt pretty smooth, and I'm happy with it.
But tell us a little bit about yourself real quickly. Welcome to the world of NASRA.
No, I'm pumped to be here. I'm excited to race with you guys from north side of Indiana, a little town called Goshen. Got a great sponsor this year, Torque Wheels. Driving the Torque HD Toyota Tundra. Got an opportunity to race here with Larson Esports, and looking forward to doing battle with all these guys.
It'll be a fun one for sure, man. Thanks for your time running with Larson Esports, and obviously they're showing their strengths right now. We appreciate it. From Indiana,
Thanks, guys.
Craig Bontrager there, and Rager there will now be the man that everybody will be looking to bump possibly. As here comes Mark Cofield. He'll come down to the line. 5th truck to qualify.
Oof.
He's already put a lap in. Good enough for 4th for Mark Cofield. He's got to find some more speed for the driver of the number 57 Chevrolet out of Mumford, Alabama. The Sim Shop Renegade Racing entry. And Peyton Hubbard is up now.
Oh, redlined it.
Peyton
right
Hubbard
there.
in the number 31 Toyota. That is the driver from Moxville, North Carolina. The Hillbilly Custom Bates Renegade Racing. So a teammate to Cofield here, and we bring now Mark Cofield on the course. Mark, welcome to the booth, buddy. It's always great catching up with you. I know, Jonathan, your son's a former champion a couple of years ago. Is your plan to run with us full-time on Monday this year, Mark?
Yes, sir, it is. Bandits Motorsports, we started a secondary team called Renegade. It's myself, Tyler Justice, Peyton Hubbard, and Raul Alves. So we're going to be 2 teams deep this year, shooting for that champion.
That'll be fun for sure. Dean, you got anything for Mark Cofield, buddy?
No, it's good to see you back, Mark, and good luck with the season.
Yep, thank you. Y'all have a
Going
good
to
night.
be chasing full time this year. Obviously, Mark Cofield had a couple of races last year. Now will be part of the Renegade Racing Stables, a new team. As Mark Cofield just getting his thoughts, just right now 4th on the board. As Peyton Hubbard works his way down to the line. Peyton Hubbard.
Looks like a good average speed there at the moment. I'm seeing hovering around 173, but it will put him in 5th place. And it's just been a little slight mistake there somewhere. It's quite hard to see with that telemetry, but there's Peyton Hubbard's lap.
That's a new entry, by the way, the Sim Shop Toyota number 31 from Moxville, North Carolina. He's another one of the Renegade Racing drivers. And Joey Sires is up now from the land of Lincoln, Mackinac, Illinois, the DSR Electric. Number 23 Toyota for Chrome Racing. That's a sister team with Swim.
Good.
And Joey Sires is on the clock, and you're watching him as well.
And the baby. Look at the little baby there. It's giving him he's got a fan club.
He is babysitting while he's qualifying.
Yeah.
Only got one lap. That's all he's got to do is one lap.
We got Peyton
Let's
Hubbard.
bring in Peyton Hubbard real quick. Let's bring in Peyton Hubbard. We'll talk to Joey Stiers in a minute. As Peyton, welcome to the booth, buddy. Pretty good solid lap in the top 5. You think it'll hold?
I don't know. It wasn't as fast as I was wanting it to be, so I guess we're going to find out. We got a long way to go.
Qualifying in the day, how different is it? Obviously, I'm looking at partly cloudy, 77 degrees, track temp at 117 almost. Is that the benefactor of why the times are fluctuating like they are the first 7 trucks?
I don't know. Compared to what practice was earlier, it feels a little bit slower. But, yeah, I'm sure it has something to do with it. We'll see if it affects the guys that go later or how it's going to work. It's just got a long way to wait and sit here and see how far down I'll go or if it sticks.
There you go. There's the thoughts from Moxville, North Carolina, Peyton Hubbard. We appreciate his time joining us in the booth.
This might be a quick lap here, Wesley, because I think Joey, yeah, it is.
Joey Stiers,
It's a quick
top
lap.
of the board. Top of the board for Joey Stiers. He will now be the new quick qualifier. Stiers, P1, 51, 623. Baby sitting. The baby's got a smile on his face. The baby's got a smile on her face behind you, Joey. What a lap, man.
Yeah, kind of messed up getting out of pit road there and getting off the pit lane, getting onto the backstretch, and thought I was a little slow, gave him some speed, so I don't think that time will hold up, but man, it feels good to be back in a truck and kind of get the season off to a good start here, hopefully, and maybe one more position in the standings than last year. That's what we're aiming for.
I'll tell you what, baby's sitting over there, buddy. I'm looking at it. Tell us a little bit about the little one.
Yeah, she just turned 8 months old here on the 25th, so man, she's pulling herself up now. She's crawling everywhere. We're kind of just waiting for her to stand up and start walking, to be honest. She can only say one word, and of course that's Dada, so Dad loves that a lot.
Well, she had I will tell you this much, as we watched Peyton Johnson qualify, she had a smile on her face.
Yep.
When she saw you go to P1, she knew you locked it up, buddy.
Yeah, I wish that's what she was smiling at, but honestly, I got Miss Rachel up here on my top screen, so she's been watching that while I've kind of been practicing, so I got to distract her a little bit.
Well, Joey, we'll see what happens if that time holds. If not, we'll see you in the duels next week, buddy. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Have a good night.
It's Joey Stiers, everybody from Mackinac, Illinois. Obviously, last year, Joey Stiers was 8th in the points overall with 2 poles, 2 top 5s and 8 top 10s for the man for Chrome Racing. As Joey Stiers will now be the new man we're looking to gun down, as Peyton Johnson will end up in about the middle of the top 5, Dean.
Yeah, P4 for Peyton Johnson at the moment. They're a pretty solid lap, you'd have to say, at this point, as the boss man gets out onto the track. The thing I noticed about Joey's is if you look at the speed, he got up to around 175, even 176 miles per hour. So that's as you can see, the average speed of 173. So that's probably the target that you want to see. We'll see whether or not Brady, the boss man, can do that. Well, we have a chin wagon, of course, to Peyton Johnson.
Let's bring in Peyton Johnson. Obviously, the Abbott, Virginia driver, of course, is now Brady LaBeouf, Season 2 champion. Back here again in the 24, ready to see what he'll do here. As, of course, Brady LaBeouf from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, originally from Yuma, Louisiana, and the Brain Train Center's NASRA Racing Esports entry number 24. And we'll grab a word with Peyton Johnson. Peyton, always good talking to you, buddy. Finished top 10 in the points last year with 2 wins, 1 pole, 8 top 5s, and 9 top 10s. What's your take of getting ready for Daytona? You happy with a top 5 qualifying run?
It was a little slow. I'm not a great qualifier on the super speedways, so I'll take it. But yeah, ready to get the season started and ready to not intentionally wreck JD Larson for the season.
We'll just go with that, man. Brady, thank you. Brady just finishing up, and he will qualify right now. It looks like in the top 5 and 5th position. So, Peyton, hopefully there's no beef between you and J.D. Larson this year. Have y'all tried to work things out for the new season?
That takes someone that can comprehend why you're mad. So I'm gonna just try to stay away.
All right. That is Peyton Johnson, Dean. We
Yeah.
got beef, even on qualifying night.
No, Wes Jacob, who's unfortunately under the
We
weather.
got beef,
Would have had
even
the,
on qualifying night.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know why they're all coming up with that team name. That's not correct at this point, as you know. But we got the boss man. But we didn't have the boss man coming for a chat. You have to get the boss man for a chat there.
I'm trying to bring him in here, but I can't for some reason. I don't invite the server. Let's bring him into the. I can't.
No.
For some reason, I can't bring him in.
Oh. I guess they have to be in that room. Oh, well. Maybe DM Cody Knott maybe can assist as we're watching Dalton Shearer in his flying lap.
Yeah, for some reason I can't like bring people into the booth like I've done before. It's like they've stripped my privileges from me or something. Move to. We'll bring Dalton Shearer in. He's on the clock now. My apologies. We'll bring him in a moment. I don't know why I can't bring Brady in. And Brady's already bolted too. He's already left. I don't know where he went to, but I think he's already left.
Here, Wesley?
Oh, here he is.
Brady, I can't move you, man. I don't know why. I can't move anybody. Did y'all take my privileges away?
Oh, no, you should be all right.
I can't move anybody from the driver lounge, I guess. Dalton Shear
Oh, from the driver lounge.
qualifying, and he just finishes up. So we'll grab Shear in a moment. But first, Brady LaBeouf, Season 2 champion, been on the men for a while. Brady, I know you had a family, passing and whatnot with your dad, and but I know you're ready to reset and go back at it again for season number 7, sir.
Yeah, been off for about 6 to 7 weeks almost, so it's good to get back with the NASRA family and whatnot. So, yeah, it's been a tough go these past couple of weeks, but looking to kick off a new season. A lot of returning guys that have been with us previous seasons coming back, and a lot of new faces. So it should be exciting.
I was going to say that, man. You literally stole my next question. I was going to ask you is the president of NASRA, what's your take of this Monday series, bringing in some new names, new, as I say, no disrespect, new fresh meat to the tour, if you will.
Well, it was only a matter of time. I mean, some of these guys have been asking to run with us. I mean, we just, there's 64 guys on the entry list, and it's growing. We had to tell some people they couldn't run full time just because, the team owners have a little bit of responsibility and power now with the way everything's set up. So the team owners make their team. So, if you don't necessarily have a buddy that's a team owner, you might get left out, and that's how it kind of went down for a couple of guys. So I think we had like 58 guys trying to run full time, and sometimes you just don't have enough room.
Nope. Thank you very much, Brady. And obviously, we'll see if a top 5 will stick. Obviously, I know you're going to be in the duels next week, so go get them.
All right, appreciate it, guys. Thank y'all.
There you go from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Roll Tide. That's Brady LaBeouf, and we'll now bring in Dalton Shear. Dalton, welcome to the booth, sir.
How's it going,
Your
guys?
qualifying, man, will end up, I guess, right now outside the top 10. But, your take of turning a lap here in qualifying, buddy.
For my first lap ever, just fresh into this series, used to run at Prosper. It's a little nerve-wracking, actually, because I know a lot of these guys I've watched last year. A lot of these guys have a lot of talent here, so it's definitely nerve-wracking.
Matt Cherry, the defending series champion, just went to the top of the board. The driver out of Scottsville, Kentucky, that MC Designs NASRA Racing Esports, number 45 Toyota. He is the new quick qualifier, just bumping Joey Stiers. So, well, Dalton, buddy, I'll tell you what, Brady was on just a moment ago. We were talking about all the new names and new faces, and obviously you're one of them. Looking forward to running full time this year.
Yes, sir. I signed up part-time, but I'll take every opportunity I can get this year.
There you go. A lot of drivers that have the asterisk. My apologies. He is a part-time driver. That is Dalton Shear. Dalton, thanks for your time, buddy.
Thanks, guys.
So Dalton Shear, and with that being said, we bring in Matt Cherry, the champion, and the man at the top of the board. What a way to represent it. Come right out of the gate. No time to really celebrate as being a Season 7 champ, right? Right back to work at P1 Matt.
Oh, yeah, I'm glad we didn't have no off weeks, you know. Them off weeks just cause you to get rusty, and yeah, we don't need that.
Okay. JD Larson on track now, by the way, the Oregon, Illinois, number 98 Bella Rio, rocking vodka for Larson Esports. This is the Ford 98 of JD Larson, part of the Cole Larson family. And Cherry, now, what's it mean to come right out of the gate and put a truck on P1, you know, for qualifying here in Daytona?
Six, great. You know, I start this race from the pole. I want to be out front. I don't want to be back with all the chaos, but, you know, we can still start out front and end up back there. It's just part of racing here at Daytona, but the truck's got speed. We ran that exact same lap 3 times in practice, so you know I kind of set on 620. So
there you go, TJ Lee Jr. on the racetrack. Thanks for your time, Matt. That's Matt Cherry, the defending series champion. We'll bring in JD Larson, but first we need to pause for a moment. Top 5 in qualifying right now here for the NASRA DSR Electric Truck Series for qualifying night at the virtual World Center of Racing on iRacing is Cherry, Matt Cherry, Joey Stiers, Bontrager, followed by, of course, Larson and Johnson, your top 5.
You're listening to the CRN Community Radio Network. We now pause for station identification. This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN, 87.9 FM, Clayton, Connor, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
Qualifying night in Daytona, TR Lee Jr. now on the racetrack. That's a new name from Clinton, Maine, and that towing company, number 10 Chevrolet, part of the Dragon Racing Esports team. TJ Lee Jr. We'll see where he'll end up as right now. It is a 51.619 at 173 miles an hour. And
it's invalidated.
Right now,
Wesley?
It says it's invalidated. So what does that mean? It doesn't count?
Doesn't count, no. As I'm seeing a black flag up next to his name.
Wrong? I wonder if they penalized him.
Something's happened
there.
They
might have penalized the driver of TJ Lee Jr. So a black flag. His time will be disallowed. Wow. Let's check in with our next person joining us in the booth, and that is JD Larson. JD, always great to hear from you, buddy. You ready for a new season?
JD, you got a copy?
JD Larson, you got a copy?
I copy. Gentlemen, how we doing tonight?
Doing well, man. You ready for a new year? How was the trucking qualifying?
Oh, we did good. It felt good. We ran a decent lap. I think top 7 right now.
Certainly did, buddy. I'll tell you what, the Larson family, looks like you guys are starting up your own big team this year.
Yeah, Larson Esports over here. We're going to see what we can do this season, coming into Season 7. We feel pretty confident. Me being the owner of Larson Esports, I'm confident in the other 3 drivers that we got. We got Craig, we got Aaron Van Ralt, and we got my son Cole Larson. So we're gonna do our best, and we're gonna see what we can do.
Got friends ready to roll. Thanks again, buddy. There you go, JD Larson, everybody, and Larson Esports. Keep an eye on them this year. Let's go down and join now TJ Lee, as Chris Ellis is just about ready to finish qualifying. He's good enough for 11th. TJ, have they told you why your time was disallowed? Did you make a mistake in qualifying?
Yeah, I guess I was speeding right before I got to the start line there. I didn't realize I was over the speed limit there.
So you were doing what now?
Speeding.
Yes, I was speeding.
Speeding on pit road. So speeding coming off of pit road is what busted him for a penalty. So, well, nothing left to do but just come back from the back for the duels tomorrow, next week, right?
Yeah, that was my first time really doing this kind of a qualifying, so I wasn't really paying attention to my speed at the start.
I got you.
So yeah, hopefully, coming from the back is usually where I like to be at the start of these things to see how it goes, and then work my way forward, hopefully.
All right, there's the thoughts of TJ Lee, ladies and gentlemen. Again, his time disallowed for speeding and exiting off of pit road for his qualifying lap. Dean, that's something you've really got to watch. Is now we watch the Holodaddy.
Yep.
The man that I call Mr. Restrictor Plate, Brian Chu from Fort Myers, Florida. He's on track now. He's on the clock, and we join Chris Ellis. Chris, welcome to the booth. Chris Ellis
Hey,
from
can you
my
hear me
neck
okay?
of the woods.
We got you.
Chris Ellis is from my neck of the woods, from Raleigh, North Carolina, for Nighthawk Racing, man. Welcome to the series, sir.
Appreciate it, man. Thanks for having us.
Tell you what, what's your take of your qualifying lap, bud? I know you're outside the top 10.
Yeah, not so hot there. Honestly, I missed the 3rd to 4th. But yeah, happy to be where I'm at. Anything can happen at Daytona. I mean, there's going to be wrecks. You just got to avoid them and hopefully work your way up.
There you go. Again, around my neck of the woods, Raleigh, North Carolina. I live in Smithfield, where I'm broadcasting at right now. So, obviously, looking forward to having you run with us this season, Chris. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Appreciate your guys' time. Have a great evening.
There you go. Chris Ellis from Raleigh, North Carolina, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll bring in the Holodaddy, Brian Chu. Real quickly, though, we got to thank our sponsors. So we're going to go side by side to promote a couple of ads to say thank you for our sponsors, but our coverage will still stay here with you as Brian Chu joins us. Brian, what's up, Holodaddy?
What's up, guys? How you doing?
So qualifying, man, you love this place. You end up in the 15th or top 15, 14th in qualifying. Are you struggling here? Daytime qualifying different than the night? What's the deal?
I'm actually last place of all the guys have qualified so far. So, yeah, I don't like to qualify here. I don't know how some other guys do it, but I'm better when I can draft with people. That's all I can say. So
now, Brian Chu with Swim came off with no wins last season in season 7. He's got 3 top 5s and 4 top 10s. Obviously, this is the place to turn it around here in this super speedway racing that you like very well, Brian.
yeah, it's kind of a home track here. I go every year and camp in the infield and stuff like that. So I've learned a lot of tricks and trades over the years. But yeah, I'm always slow in qualifying here. So I'm always kind of starting in the back. But I'll try to get up there next week in the duels. Maybe I can sneak a spot in up front. If not, we'll get a strategy going in a couple weeks. Maybe you'll see me up front. I'll try to get there.
Fort Myers, Florida driver Burt, of course, Brian Chu finishing up with his qualifying right now in the back of the pack. Let's bring in the man that is currently 10th, Buzzy Mongold. He's on camera as well. Buzzy, what's up, buddy? I see it's a sigh of relief.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been better. It, not what I hoped for. Being mid-pack already, that means I got some work to do next week, but we'll see how it goes.
So Buzzy Mongold qualifying right now, audience, and of course, ready to see what he'll do this year. Buzzy Mongold, of course, 24th in the points last season in season 6 with 12 starts, 5 top 10 finishes. But I will say this, though, Buzzy, you're getting better and better, it seems, week in and week out.
Yeah, just trying to. Got a good team behind me with some teammates that, you know, when you got guys on your team that can go out and win some of these races, like a Peyton Johnson, it's going to help during practice to get good advice.
Well, Buzzy, you just got dropped from 10th to now 11th because Kermit the Frog, Luke Smith, runner-up of the point season last year, just bumped you. But I will see you in the duels next week, buddy.
All right, we'll see you.
From Concord, North Carolina, that's Buzzy Mongold. And now Luke Smith joins us in the booth. Kermit the Frog, as we call him, the driver of the number 27 Toyota from Waynesboro, Pennsylvania. He normally has Crush and NASRA Racing Esports, but he was donning the STP colors Kermit, Luke, happy with that lap, and obviously different than IndyCar from the Clash last week, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's just a wee bit slower. The lap was okay. I mean, it's Daytona, it's whatever. We'll start out the season, we'll probably crash about 15 times, and then we'll come on strong for the rest of the season. So, you know, it's whatever. We'll go into the Clash next week. Potentially finish the Clash, maybe not. I don't know, but I'm just here to have a good time.
Hey, Luke, how cool is Daytona in 2 weeks going to be your 170th start in NASRA? Did you realize you're racking them up on the road to 200?
Oh gosh, I didn't even realize I'd run that many. That's pretty cool. I know I've got a little bit of catching up to do to some of these guys, but I've had fun in my time here, and I plan on continuing, at least here on Mondays, for the foreseeable future.
There you go. Always great catching up with Kermit the Frog. Dean, you got anything for Kermit? I always like talking to him.
No, you're fine, Wesley. As
All right,
JJ
there
just
you go.
crosses the line and gets himself up into P14.
Luke, thanks for your time, buddy. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.
There you go. It's Kermit the Frog, Luke Smith. Let's bring in Jeffrey Johnson. Ready to see what Double J will do here. Jeffrey Johnson just finishing up with qualifying. Of course, out of Columbus, Indiana. He's going to run Ram this year in the number 33 entry for New Edge Simulation and Bandit Motorsports. Jeffrey, confident, new season, new year, ready to go. Got your first ever win in season number 6. I know you're ready to one-up that as well as the 2 top 5s and 9 top 10s on the season.
Yes, sir. Hopefully get some wins somewhere else other than a plate track.
Cody Knott down from Madera, California. You look at your track temp and weather conditions on the bottom right. No wind whatsoever. Track temp at 117. Sim temperature right now, 77 and partly cloudy skies. Dean, I'll bring you back in real quick. That's unusual for Daytona to have no winds whatsoever.
Yeah, Wesley, it could be fixed weather as well, too, for the qualifying to make it fair for all the drivers. Well, we'll find out, actually, when we speak to Cody, who's doing his flying lap soon. But I'd imagine, I've just been trying to keep an eye on it. I don't think it's been changing at all. I think that'll be probably fair. Because once again, if you add some winds or something like that, all of a sudden, if it's dynamic weather, then that definitely would reflect the qualifying performance for the drivers here this evening.
Jeffrey, why the switch to Ram this year, buddy?
Just mix it up. No, all of our Bandit team is racing Rams this year, so just kind of drive some consistency and try something new.
You're basically like the colleague of NASRA, so to speak.
Yeah, pretty much. Hopefully we perform just a little bit better than colleague, but, you know, they're going through growing pains. They'll get it figured out.
They are. Thank you, Jeffrey. I appreciate it, man. We'll see you next week.
No problem. Y'all have a good one.
Got his first ever win in NASRA earlier in season number 6 last year. And we're joined now by the Madera, California driver, Cody Knott. But real quickly, let's summarize your top 10 as qualifying rolls on here. Matt Cherry is at the top of the point. Joey Steyer's second. Craig Bontrager is right now in third. Cole Larson, Peyton Johnson, Brady LaBeouf, J.D. Larson, Lucas Lyons, Luke Smith, and Mark Cofield. So the front row will lock in for the big race in 2 weeks. Everybody else will set themselves up for the duels. And Cody Knott, what do you think about your lap, man? Good enough for top 15?
It's mid-pack. Really, a lot of things, I think most guys have said it tonight. It's Daytona. A lot of things can change just based off of the way the duels go. You could be starting up front if you, finish really good in the duels, or, realistically, it's a long race come week 1. So you got to miss the carnage, and if you're not there at the end, then it really won't matter. You're not racing for anything if you're not at the end. Stage points are pretty needed, but at this early in the stage, you could probably sacrifice some stage points to probably get a solid finish in general.
Chris Blanchard in the Upfront Motorsports, that towing company, number 9 from Clinton, Maine. Obviously, he lives in Pelham, New Hampshire now. I just wanted to throw that out there, the Mission 1 Esports entry. Chris Blanchard has moved. He's now in Pelham, New Hampshire, not Clinton, Maine, but that's the number 9. Just finishing up with qualifying, and he will end up 9th in truck number 9, also in a Ram.
Cody,
final.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Dean.
Well, real quick, I was going to ask you about the weather conditions. Is it fixed here this evening, so it won't change for everybody?
Yeah, it should be fixed.
Okay.
We usually just keep a stagnant weather,
Yeah.
so it keeps it. Brady, Wesley, what was your question?
That was actually the question I was going to ask. He read my mind.
Yeah, it stays stagnant. So it should stay the same for everybody. I can't imagine it's going to adjust anything unless we like fall into like nighttime. Then that's the only time I could see the track getting cooler. But other than that, it should stay the same.
It looks like qualifying's going very quickly. Cody, thanks for your time, buddy. We'll see you in the duels next week.
Yep, no problem. Later, guys.
Madera, California, the vice president of NASRA as well. That is Cody Nadia to step up in a big way in the last probably 7 or 8 weeks after Brady had to step down with his family emergency. Cody kept everything in line. Chris Blanchard now joins us as Jonathan Cofield finishes qualifying. Good enough for the Season 5 champion to end up in 7th. We'll talk to him in a moment. Chris, what a lap. Good enough for at least the top 10. And how's things going in Pelham, New Hampshire now?
It's going pretty good. I'm liking it down here. It's a little different.
Warmer there than up north, isn't it?
It is, and what I've learned is 6 miles down here in Pelham is a lot different than 6 miles up in the middle of Maine. It's 6 miles here takes me 30 minutes to do it. It's like, it's crazy. I still can't fathom how long it takes to go short distance like this, but
Chris Blanchard, obviously, over 200 starts. I don't know if you realize that, but you've got 200 career NASRA starts, 5 wins, 27 top 5s, and 56 top 10s. I know that this is a big win for you. You want to try to win Daytona, no doubt.
Absolutely. I just got back off my suspension tonight, so this is the first time back. Yeah. So
you're going to be a good boy, right? You're going to follow the rules.
Yeah. I got that out of my system, so.
There you go. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. That is Chris Blanchard. Oh, you never know what you're going to get with interviews here in NASRA. Let's grab in Jonathan Cofield. Jonathan, you qualify 7th right now. It's Taylor Peacock, a former regular season champion back in Season 4, will come across the line. He will bump you now to 8th. He'll qualify 6th. How's your lap? Mr. Eagle?
Man, not too bad. I was texting my son on the out lap, so I kind of squiggled around there for a second. But qualifying don't mean a whole lot. Get to the duels, try to keep your nose clean, and just kind of get prepared for the race, really.
1 lap. That's all you get. How do you prepare?
Just hold that wheel straight and make sure you get down there on that white line and just wrap it, man. Just get a good lap.
No. Nothing left to be said, man. Jonathan Cofield, ladies and gentlemen, obviously Season 5 champion. 4th in the points this year with 6 poles, 4 wins, 7 top 5s, and 12 top 10s. Competed all the way down to the end of the championship round there. And we obviously saw Matt Cherry become the overall champion there. So we appreciate your time there. Good luck. See you at the duel next week, Jonathan.
Appreciate it. Hopefully we'll have a little better luck this season.
There you go, Jonathan Cofield, up and down season for the man out of Mumford, Alabama. Let's grab Taylor Peacock. Taylor, it's been a while since we've chatted, my friend. Pretty good qualifying lap, good enough for the top 10, but obviously that just gets you a good starting spot in the duels, doesn't it?
Yeah, new season to look forward to. Ready to get it going, and looking forward to the new points that we're doing this year. Looking forward to that. I got nothing new for you guys. Just looking forward to the next year,
Stephen Gregory just slid up the board. He ends up qualifying in the top 5, and 4th is Adam Light. He's on the racetrack now. Well, Taylor, we look forward to seeing what you can do. I know a couple of seasons ago, you was a regular season points champion. That's kind of like a chase deal. Do you feel like that's going to be more in your favor, playing the cards, if you will, with now having a chase format, not the elimination playoff rounds?
yes, I'm looking forward to that. I like it like that. It's not just a one race deal at the end. You know, you got to be consistent, which looking forward to it. I got high hopes for this year.
High hopes, like Frank Sinatra. High hopes. There you go. Thanks, Taylor. Appreciate you, buddy. Ladies and gentlemen. That was, of course, Taylor Peacock, and he is optimistic and looking forward to the new season. Let's bring in the next driver, and let's chat it up with Stephen Gregory, man. What a lap that Stephen Gregory made. Stephen, it's the booth. Always great catching up with you. We'll bring in Adam Lighty as well because he's on deck. But what a lap, man. Top 5 in qualifying, Stephen. Way to start the year.
Well, where am I sitting at? Fourth? Third?
Right now, fourth. Yeah, fourth place. Yes, sir. Yeah.
I'll take it. I over-revved the third to fourth shift, so I didn't think it was going to be that great, but I'll take it.
I mean, unofficially, that would put you on the pole for duel number 2 next Monday night.
I would definitely take a front row starting spot into the duels. Like Sherry and everybody else said, it's Daytona. Anything's bound to happen. You could be leading one lap, and heck, even a quarter lap later, you could be sitting 20th. So
we'll certainly see what Stephen Gregory can do, obviously, for this upcoming season. Always, he's really improved as a driver, and I know he's going to try to make a run for not only wins but championship. He was 45th in the points last year with only 2 starts. He had 1 top 5 and 1 top 10. I think he's a full-time guy this year. So keep an eye on Stephen Gregory, the man out of Attica, Indiana. Adam Lighty is in the booth now, driver of the 35 Toyota, and you will be a part-time driver. But, man, you put down what's your take of your qualifying drive there, Adam?
It's back there where all the chaos happens. You know how it is.
Yes. Kai Miller, by the way, now on course and finishing up with his lap. Justin Lumpkin on track now, so we'll talk to Kai Miller. But, Adam, an up-and-down season, I guess, for you last year in the series, wasn't it, when you ran?
Yeah, I just run the Friday nights. I didn't run the Monday night.
So are you going to try to race here at least part-time whenever you can?
Yeah, just as much as I can. I'm going to, yes.
There you go. All right, well, we look forward to having you run with us, man. Obviously, I know that name from the Cops Truck Series on Friday night. Obviously, they're right there smack dab into the playoffs. And Adam Lighty, ladies and gentlemen, of course, 52 starts of NASRA. He has 5 top 10 finishes. So nowhere to go but up for Adam. Thanks for your time, buddy. Let's bring in now Kai Miller. Kai, welcome to the NASRA booth, buddy. Pretty good solid lap in qualifying. It looks like you're going to, have to find some speed, but honestly, hanging in the back, obviously, because you set the truck up for dual racing right now.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely about staying alive in this one.
A solid run, 20th. Nothing to be absolutely, obviously disappointed about, but mid-pack, if you will. It's Justin Lumpkin just finishing up with his qualifying time. Driver in the Toyota number 18 will end up being 13th, and we'll talk with him in just a moment. But Kai, what's your take of the new season up ahead, buddy? What you got to do here tonight to prepare for the duels next week?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. Being my first year, I've done a little bit in the NASRA Prosper Endurance Series, but
yes.
My background's obviously in oval racing, so this will be an exciting new beginning for me. So,
yeah, Kai Miller, ladies and gentlemen, competes on the NASRA Prosper Engineering Endurance Series, and remember, they're in action tomorrow night for 2 hours at Monza. Dean, I know you're looking forward to that.
Oh yeah, absolutely looking forward to the combined Monza track. So make sure you definitely tune into that one.
9 Eastern tomorrow night. Let's bring up our buddy out of Tupelo, Mississippi, Justin Lumpkin. Justin, always a pleasure to be able to chat with you, buddy. What's your take of your qualifying run, sir?
Definitely would have liked to be better, but kind of how Brian Chu said earlier, I just never qualify good here, man.
it's hit or miss. Sometimes I can put one out there, but most of the time it's going to be mid-pack or in the back. So we'll be all right. We'll run the duels and then hopefully make our way to the front, and then for the big race we'll be there at the end.
Consistency at its finest, if you will, if you can be able to have a good solid run, as we see Nate Maurer obviously working his way around the racetrack. Justin Lumpkin, the Toyota Foresight It Solutions entry, and running with Swim, though, back with Swim for another year. I know Jeff's got to be happy to have you.
Yes, Jeff has been awesome. He is, ever since I've come onto this team, man, it's just been awesome. And all the guys, we have a great camaraderie, and I wouldn't want to run anywhere else, really. Just gonna hopefully have a better season. We had a rough one last year and had to miss quite a few with health reasons and other reasons, but we're going to come back, and we're going to do what we got to do.
Justin Lumpkin and NASRA, 267 career starts. He's got 11 career wins, 60 top fives, and 119 top tens, and he wants to try to win Daytona in 2 weeks. Justin, thanks for your time, buddy.
Thank you, guys.
There you go. It's Keith Haney on track now. We'll bring up Nate Maurer. Always great to grab a word with Nate Maurer and get his thoughts on the new season ahead, as he just finished up with his qualifying lap. Nate Maurer, of course, want to get his thoughts here in just a moment, as obviously he will be the next driver that we'll talk with. His 332nd career start in NASRA. He's got 14 career wins, 123 top fives, and 202 top tens leading up to Daytona. But Maurer, it's been a while since you found victory lane. Could you do it this season 7 opener in Daytona, buddy?
Maybe if this league gets a little cleaned up. Took a season off last season. Short runs kill me. I need long runs. I miss the long runs in this league. Hopefully they can get back to it this season. I've seen that they implied some new EOL things, so hopefully these kids can get straightened up and get some good long racing in.
Yeah, never count out Nate Maurer, everybody. He has had some history and success of the past, and Nate, it's great to have you back again.
Thanks, guys.
That's Nate Maurer, everybody. As Keith Haney will now join us in the booth. As fast as we bring him in, we bring him out. We're going to go side by side once again to thank some more sponsors, as the DeWalt number 17 of Old Glory, Shane Trotter from Asheboro, North Carolina, goes into qualifying. And Keith, you're taking your qualifying lap, sir. Obviously, it's at the top of the board. You're the new fast man, 51.601. I don't think a lot of people saw that coming.
Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, we're going to pull spoiler this season, y'all.
Sounds like you're very optimistic and excited for the new year to come.
Oh, man, I can't wait. We took a break last season, man. It feels good to be back. We just kind of need a little reset. We on a good team this year. We got Jason, Steven, and Mr. Hunter. So, man, it feels so good to be back. We just needed a little reset. I kept up with it all last season and been itching to get back, so here we are.
Well, we're glad you're back, Keith Haney. Obviously, I have nothing across the board on you except Highline Racing. Tell us why the decision is to hook up with that awesome group, and what are you looking to do, obviously, with them?
Man, I was in a official race a few weeks ago, racing the BMWs, and just so happened Jason was in there, and he asked me if I wanted to run this season, and he needed another guy on the team. So I took him up on the offer, jumped on it, and here we are.
There you go. Well, man, we're glad to have you back, Keith. Good luck, man. Right now, let's see if it sticks. Holding on to that top spot is Adam Newton. Adam Newton on track right now from Hillsboro, North Carolina. A couple of North Carolina drivers. Let's grab Asheboro's driver, Shane Trotter. Shane, you happy with your qualifying drive, son?
Not really, but, racing the Bills next week, see if we can get in this race for the big one.
I mean, that's the key, right? Just to try to find yourself a decent starting position, I guess, for the big race next week, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's just, just trick your racing, just got to get out there and just get after it.
Well, Shane Trotter lives in Asheboro, North Carolina. Of course, obviously, we'll see what this man can do. He's got his 120th career start in NASRA completed. He's got, of course, no wins, but 2 top 5s, 14 top 10s. But obviously, it's a reset for everybody, Shane, so I know you're optimistic for the new year.
Yeah, I mean, after the last run to end the season, I really hate we only had 2 laps to go with that green-white checkered, but, you know, I thought if I had another lap, I could have got him, but just ready for a reset and, you know, run some races, a little part-time schedule, have some fun, and try to come out here and get a couple trophies.
That's Shane Trotter, everybody, as he will, of course, end up 28th right now of the qualifiers. Let's bring in the man that now qualified in the top 10 in the 8th position from Hillsborough, North Carolina. It is Adam Newton. Adam, always great catching up with you, buddy. What a solid lap, top 10 qualifiers.
Yeah, not too bad. Better than what I thought it was going to be, but we'll see how it stacks up when everybody else goes.
Obviously, Adam Newton out of Clarksville, Virginia, but he does live in Hillsborough, North Carolina now. The DSR Electric Swim 19 Toyota ready for a new season. I know Jeff Sickles is excited to have you back with the team again.
Yeah, I've got a couple things in the mix right now, so I don't know how things are going to go for the season, but I know I'm going to be here for majority of the races, but we'll see what shakes out.
Adam Newton, by the way, 526 career starts right now with 23 wins, 151 top 5s, and 296 top 10s. We'll see you in the duels next week, Adam. Welcome back.
Yep.
That is Adam Newton. Well, can we take a break for a minute as Michael McKinnon is on track there? We're setting him up.
We still got more, Wes. No breaks, my friend. I have talked to Cody about that if you want to have a break, because as Michael just sets his fastest times. We got Hunter Parsons back, of course.
We do.
In the league.
We got Hunter Parsons joining us. And Hunter, welcome back to NASRA, buddy. It's great to have you.
Hunter's qualifying at the moment. Don't talk to Hunter. He's qualifying.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
Michael we
it's
need.
Not Hunter Parsons is on track now. We need Michael McKinnon. My bad. Let's bring in Michael McKinnon. You know, Michael was telling me at the streets of St. Petersburg on Friday night that he plans on running the NASRA DSR Monday Series, and here you are, Michael. What's your thoughts of your qualifying lap, sir? I know you got to try to find some speed. 17th out of top 20, but this is only qualifying for your duels the next week.
Yeah, Wesley, I had pretty good speed earlier. I felt like I got a little high out of 1 and 2 right there, but other than that, pretty good. Just enjoying the time in here with the guys, right? Just happy to be back. I think we got plenty of speed for the race. I think that's a little bit on me, just a little high on 1 right there. Probably lost me a 10th, and that would have been the difference between the top 10 and where I'm at right now.
Michael McKinnon preparing for his 145th career start of NASRA. 21 top 5s, 46 top 10s. But, Michael, there is a goose egg on the win column. You even operated this series when it first started. What will it mean, Michael, to get a win in NASRA and it possibly be in 2 weeks here in Daytona?
Well, I mean, it would mean everything, Wesley. Those first couple years, I mean, take it for what it's worth, but I was trying to race and do race control and all the stuff at the same time, and then everybody got better and better and just kind of left me in the dust. And then I've been away for a while, so trying to knock off a little rust, just to have a little fun.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. You can also be able to join Jacob in the booth. Me and him worked together this past Friday night. You know, Jacob Reeves a little sick, Michael. He's got the flu. But Pleasant Hill, Illinois driver Michael McKinnon works on the broadcast on Friday. And, of course, good to see him back on the Monday series. As Steve Barnett, the hillbilly from Brighton, Michigan's Ram, is on track, we now bring in Hunter Parsons, driver of the number 91. Hunter, my apologies for bringing you in on your qualifying run, sir. But what a lap. You happy with your qualifying efforts and obviously outside the top 20, but just kind of getting the feel of the truck in the series, correct?
No, I'm going to put that lap all on you, Wesley. Made me jump a little bit.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If I could tell them to let you requalify, I would, but I don't think they'd listen to me. They'd tell me to go jump off a lake.
They'd probably, you probably would. But it's all right. Qualifying doesn't really mean nothing. We know that this is going to be such a crapshoot anyway. With the whole new draft package. that these things have, it really won't make a bit of a difference anyway for starting spots.
Well, Hunter, welcome back. I mean, it's been a while since we've called your name in NASRA. What made the decision to make the return, boss?
Just had a little bit more free time. Brady was begging me to come back. You know, he really missed it too. So
it's got to make you feel good to know that you are appreciated, even when your absence isn't there. To say, "Hey, we appreciate you coming back and running with them," for sure, isn't it?
Oh yeah, between guys like Barnett, Steven Gregory, Jason Morales, they've been really wanting me to come back for the last few seasons, and now I'm here, so we'll see how long that lasts.
Well, Hunter, welcome back. 177 career starts for the man now with 8 wins. He's won 8 times before. He's back. 58 top 5s, 99 top 10s. That's Hunter Parsons. And let's bring in the hillbilly, Steve Barnett. Steve, it is always great to talk to you, buddy. We used to call races together, and now you're back racing, and you've really improved. How's your qualifying here in Daytona, sir?
Well, I seem to leave the speed back there in the hauler. Don't know what happened there. Never really qualified good at super speedways. I just end up near the back, and then about 4 or 5 laps, I find myself in the top 10, and I just hang out there until the chaos happens.
I guess that's the smart plan, right? You know there's going to be all hell to break loose. It's not a matter of if, it's when. And you just got to find a way to avoid it, isn't it? So is that the key? That you can't be up in the front, play possum and stay in the back?
Pretty much, yeah. You know it's going to happen. You just don't want to be a part of it, but you also don't want to lose that lead draft, and you just got to – it turns into a game of survival.
There you go. Well, we appreciate your time, buddy. That's Stephen Bartlett, everybody. As he will finish up with qualifying, we will bring in Kerry Tribune. He's already took time, Kerry. Always great catching up with you, sir. Already a former champion of NASRA and success that you've had. Right now, on track is Andrew Harris, but you're taking your qualifying run, 22nd, sir.
I thought it was all right, but I don't know. Probably left a lot out there. Everybody's running pretty quick, so we'll see how we stack up. Probably going to be barred back there, but we'll figure it out.
Certainly see what he can do, ladies and gentlemen. As again, that is the thoughts of Kerry Tribune. You never know what you're going to get out of that guy. Of course, he's been running a long time in the series. The driver of that number 7, Kerry Tribune from Costa Mesa, California. The A&G Compressor Parts NASRA Racing Esports Team, number 7 entry, and Kerry Tribune. Well, we're still qualifying, but he ended up in the top 25. He knows the deal, Dean. He's no stranger to this rodeo, if you will. The man Kerry Tribune, obviously the success he's had in the past, wins, absolutely, losses, roller coaster ride. That is NASRA for Kerry Tribune with 255 career starts, 8 wins, 53 top 5s, and 134 top 10s. Raul Alvis is on track now as we bring up Andrew Harris. Andrew, always great catching up with you, sir. You're taking your qualifying, boss.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I guess I don't know where I put it.
P2.
What, second?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, it's
P2,
not too bad.
Sir. Second best.
You split up all the Toyotas, so we're still in the top 6 positions at the time. Top 5, actually.
There you go. Let's get a Chevy up there and see what happens.
Tell you what, man, for a driver out of Salina, Kansas, like yourself, you have seen the good, the bad, and the ugly of NASRA on Monday nights, right? You have been at the top and at the bottom. What's it like to get a reset? Everybody's on the reset button, right? And you got to do well. As Raul Alvis will qualify first.
It pushes you back.
He just went to the top of the board. I'm sorry, Harris, you just got dropped to 3rd, but anyhow, still a good qualifying run.
Yeah, I'm not worried about where I qualify, I guess. It is Daytona. But yeah, no, I'm glad that it's going to be a reset, after the end of last season. And, Tyler Reddick took me out. At least I finished 4th in the championship, so we're good there. And I'm going to reset, and we're going to come in hot this season.
Ready to go for the new year. You called Matt Cherry Tyler Reddick, right? Is that who you're referring to, the 45?
I never said anybody's name. I would never do that.
I got you. Okay. Well, I mean, I'll do it. So thank you, Andrew. I appreciate it, bud. Good luck.
Thanks, guys.
Dean, even on qualified night, I got to poke the bear.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's a job entertainers, Wesley. Although
Paul
the drivers.
Alvis is the new quick qualifier, ladies and gentlemen. Here's some stats on this guy, a new man on the series from the Lone Star State of Texas, from Dallas, the Sim Shop. Renegade Racing, number 54 Toyota, going to P1 Raw. What a lap.
Hey, yeah, thanks. It was, it helped a lot that I was watching all these guys qualify, and I really just like studied the fast laps, and I just kept studying it, and then I just try to mimic that, and I was able to do that and a little bit more.
You get one lap. What is the key, without giving all the secrets away, to find that P1 speed when you're on the track by yourself?
Really the biggest thing is maximizing the speed on the apron. I was a little bit sideways, but I try to stay on the throttle as much as I could, but really it's just getting up to speed as fast as you can and then holding a steady wheel. That's really all I did, was just let the truck go where it wanted to go, and then just essentially hold a steady wheel. That's really all it takes.
He is a rookie driver. He is making his first ever career start, and he's making his presence known. From Dallas, Texas, that's Raul Alvis. Raul, thank you, buddy.
Yep, thanks for having me.
Forward to seeing what this guy will do this year. Let's grab Josh Rodriguez's Shane Scott. Great Scott, qualified outside the top 10. It's 11th. It is 11th for Shane Scott. We'll talk to him in a moment. Josh Rodriguez, we'll get your words, buddy. Qualifying 17th.
Yeah, that's all right. Just race up in the duels and see what we can do to finish well to qualify in for the big one.
All you really can do right now is Tyler Justice is on track, the Byron, Georgia driver in the Sim Shop number 6 Chevrolet. He's a new driver on the series. He qualified on the pole for the NASRA IndyCar Clash last Monday night here at Indy. So, Josh, obviously, buddy, what would it mean to win Daytona, sir?
Remember when I won here for the first time, and it was one of the best moments I've ever had in NASRA, and I honestly would love to do it again. It means a lot to win in this series in general, so I'm gonna go for it with all my heart.
Josh Rodriguez with 2 career wins in NASRA, 24 top 5s, 48 top 10s, and career start 155 here in Daytona. Thanks for your time, Josh.
Thank you.
And we'll grab now our buddy, Mr. Shane Scott.
How's it going,
Great
guys?
Scott,
Great,
buddy.
Scott.
I know you're on camera as well. Good, solid qualifying, man. You're in the outside the top 10 and 11th.
Yeah, that's not too bad. I'm pretty happy with that.
Not too shabby, right? I mean, it's kind of in the first couple of rows for the start of the duel. What's the plan for you, Shane, to try to survive this Monday series this year?
I just want some clean racing. Try to keep it out of trouble, really. That's it. I'm going to try to drive a little more aggressive and keep up with some of the fast guys and keep asking questions and learn and see what we could do.
By the way, I don't know if you knew this or not, Shane, but Daytona will be your 40th career start in the NASRA Truck Series, man. That's pretty exciting, isn't it?
Yes, that is exciting. Hopefully I could get some better finishes this year.
There you go. Well, Shane, we'll see you tomorrow night for road coursing at Monza. That'll be fun.
Yep, I'll see you guys tomorrow night.
There you go. Shane Scott, everybody. 7 top 5s, 21 top 10s. Look at that first ever NASRA win. The driver, the number 21, with a solid qualifying run here at Daytona. We need to pause quickly on the radio. We're back in a moment.
You're listening to the CRN Community Radio Network. We now pause for station identification. This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN, 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
Season 4 champion, the Spice Man, Chris Cinnamon, on the racetrack now. And by God Almighty, Dean, he has got to find some speed, or it could be purposely doing that here in the duels, because only the front row gets the bragging rights of being on for the race in 2 weeks here in Daytona. He's Bigglestein Hopton. I'm Wesley Outland. Jacob Reeves is out with the flu. Hopefully the redneck announcer feels better and can join us for the duels and the big race coming up in 2 weeks from tonight. As Raw Alvis is now the new quick qualifier. Keith Haney second, Andrew Harris third. That's 2 Toyotas and a Chevrolet. And then it's all Toyotas from 4th to 7th. Defending champion Matt Cherry, Joey Stiers, Craig Bontrager, followed by the driver of Stephen Gregory, Cole Larson, Peyton Johnson, both in Chevrolets, and Adam Newton. There are no Fords. There are no Rams right now, Dean, in the top 10 as Zach Hartwick is on track to qualify now.
Yes, sir. And I believe we still have to chat to Tyler Justice.
We got to get Tyler Justice and Chris Cinnamon.
And Chris Cinnamon,
Tyler, how different was IndyCar in the pole last week compared to the trucks here in Daytona, boss?
Well, it was a lot slower, for sure. Yeah, I'm never really good at super speedway qualifying, so I wasn't really expecting much.
Tyler Justice out of Byron, Georgia, the Sim Shop number 6 Chevrolet. And obviously, are you a regular of open wheel racing? Is that why you were able to put down such a blistering lap at Indy last week?
I enjoy the IndyCar oval stuff. Decent at the road stuff, but I like the oval side of it. I race it, whenever it pops up at a fun enough track.
I got you. All right, buddy. Well, we appreciate your time. Good luck next week in the duels.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Tyler Justice, the Georgia boy, trying to find some speed. One of the new names of the series. And the Season 4 champion joins me, my buddy, the Spice Man, out of Fort McMurray, Ontario, Canada. Chris, what's up, buddy? Ready for a new year? Ready to go for that second title in NASRA?
Hey, buddy, actually the third title for NASRA. Season 3 on the Cop Series. I got a championship there as well.
Okay, see, I don't follow the Cop Series, so I can't.
Fair enough.
Okay,
All right.
Yeah.
You on the Monday night then. How about let's go for that? Let's put last season's season behind us.
If wasn't sick, he could have been able to say, Wesley, no, he's got a championship at Cops last week. So, yes, yeah.
But no, absolutely, you're right. Last season, God, that was dismal. I think if you guys had a beer for every time you said the Spice Man nowhere to go, stuck in the middle of it, you guys would be pretty drunk.
No, the beer better be Pabst Blue Ribbon as well, right?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, be behind that.
Oh, but listen, it's a reset for everybody, Chris. So what's your take of the new season this year, and what are we going to see from you?
Looking forward to it. Just get back. Actually, I felt like I finished pretty decent the last 10 races of last season. Even when I got in a couple of wrecks there, I had decent speed up front. So I just want to continue on with that, stay out of trouble, and just build. And hopefully we got to make it in the playoffs and then go from there.
California driver Jason Morella's now working his way around the racetrack in qualifying as we are nearing the end. The Rancho Cucamonga, California DSR Electric #1 Toyota will finish qualifying. He'll end up 31st. So, Chris, man, thank you for your time. You're heading towards 350 career starts. Did you know that?
Actually, the last broadcast you guys had, you put it up there. I was curious on what the number was. One of the originals, when Mike McKinnon first took over this, I think season 1 or 2 there is when I started. So it's been a long time. It's been a great run.
So Daytona will be career start 342 for you overall. On the road at 350, you've got 18 career wins, 90 top 5s, and 200 top 10s until 2 weeks in Daytona. Thanks for your time, Chris.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate everything you do.
The Spice Man, Chris Cinnamon, our friend of the North right there. And Zach Hartwick will join us as I think qualifying is about over. I think we're finished. Zach Hartwick, you will qualify. Take of your qualifying run, sir. It looks like I'm trying to find you. Well, you're qualifying in the top 10. What a run in the 8.
Yeah, it was a pretty good run there. I said before I went in, I'm like, I'm gonna hit in the P18 is where my guess was, and I kind of topped that. So pretty happy with Stout where I ended up at.
Raul Alvis, it looks like, is going to be the unofficial pole award winner. We will chat with Raul again in just a moment because it looks like he's about to be his first ever career pole in NASRA in his first ever start. So hold that thought, Raul. Get your thoughts together, my friend. We got a couple of more drivers to talk to, but obviously qualifying has now been officially called, and Raul Alvis and Keith Haney are guaranteed Dean Hopton to be on the front row in 2 weeks from tonight for the Season 7 lid lifter of the NASRA Daytona DSR 250.
That's it. As you mentioned there at the moment, Jacob Wesley. Sorry, I still think we got Jason Morales to speak to, and then I think that's it. Absolutely. I don't see any more drivers coming out.
We do. We got Zach Hardwick. We got Jason Morales. And obviously, Zach, I want to get your final take, man. Obviously, racing with a lot of veteran drivers of the past with you being kind of a new guy. What are you watching for? Are you making alliances? Are you working with people? What's the old cliche? You get a lot more, sugar with honey than with vinegar, right? So are you trying to find alliances and working with people here at obviously approaching this new Monday series for you?
Yeah, a little bit. I've ran the Friday series a little bit before.
Right.
Coming back to the new Monday series. I know my teammates are out there. They're going to be big, huge help to lean on them. Newbert Newton, sorry.
Yes.
Stiers, all them guys, they've all got veteran experience. I'll be able to lean on them a lot and be able to hope for a good season.
So Zach Hardwick, everybody, as I mentioned, new to the Monday series, but no stranger to NASRA. He's approaching 200 career starts in 193 races. He's got 8 career wins, 19 top 5s, and 42 top 10s for Zach Hardwick, of course. Again, ready to run on the Monday series, ready to see what the man out of Grand Blanc, Michigan will do in the number 8 Toyota. Let's grab my buddy Jason Morales. Jason from Rancho Cucamonga, California. Say that name 3 times fast. And yes, sir, your take of qualifying, buddy. I know it wasn't the best lap, but obviously tonight's only trying to lock in the front row.
Oh, yeah, it's always fun throwing a crappy lap like that down after you wait for the entire run, right? So, I just I got a little aggressive.
Oh, wrong guy. Wrong guy. Go ahead, Jason.
Oh,
start over. I'm sorry. I moved you. I'm sorry.
No, just say, yeah, I spun the crap out of the tires, getting out of the pits there. So I knew it was not going to be good, but, it's always fun racing here and, getting the HLR group back together and, with Hunter and, Haney's up there on the front row. Can't be more excited about that. And just excited to get to get HLR back up in the team battle. And, looking forward to the new season, man. A little bit.
Hopefully we'll see you full time this year, right? Hopefully we'll see you full time this year, Jason.
Yeah, it's been the last couple of years have been kind of rough with work and everything, but I think I got all that ironed out now, and I'm ready to get back to it, and try to get some confidence back, and get back to, how I'm used to running, back in the first 3 seasons, it was pretty strong. I've always felt pretty good, and then the last few seasons have just been, it's been hit and miss. So I've been doing a lot of official racing just to try to get back, the laps under me. So. I mean, I don't even know how many starts I have here in NASRA, but it feels like it's around that 200 number.
I'm about to tell you, Jason Morales has got 214 career starts. Career start 215 will be at Daytona coming up in 2 weeks. And he's got 4 career wins, 26 top 5s, and 58 top 10. So pretty good stats for somebody that hasn't ran on the Monday series off and on for a couple of years.
Yeah, and I think one of the numbers there is probably about 1,800 cautions, but
oh well.
No, it's that's gonna be a good. It just feels like it's the league's just getting tougher and tougher and faster, and iron sharpens iron. So hopefully we can get some of these races a little bit cleaner, because there's so much talent. There really is. Once we've seen some of these races where, we've had some great battles, and then we go a little bonkers. But I'm really looking forward to this season.
One truck qualifying has concluded for the NASRA DSR Electric Truck Series. That's the final man to take time, and we'll see where he'll end up. Obviously, the driver, Jason Morales from California, Rancho Cucamonga, if you will, if you want to say that 3 times fast. 31st outside the top 30 for qualifying. Jason, we'll see you in a few weeks, buddy. Thank you.
Yep. Thanks, bud.
And we are standing by with Raw Alvis in just a moment. But first, Dean, let's cue up a little music in the background and give you the qualifying results for the NASRA DSR Daytona 200 to 250 qualifying here at Daytona. As you just saw the little graphic posted up on the screen earlier.
Can't put up the fancy graphic for you, Wesley. Sorry, because the session's still in qualifying. So until it's actually officially over, it won't show it. So just what you see on the timing tower is what we have. That was the practice. My apologies on that one.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
just put a little music in the background for me then, my friend.
Sure.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is your qualifying results right now. And Raw Alvis will be standing by here in a few moments. Driver number 54 Toyota. Talk with him, his first career pole win and his first ever start with NASRA. He's on the pole, 51.598, 51.598 seconds at 179.50 miles an hour. He is the quick man. Keith Haney on the outside of the number 67. His time will hold up for the outside front row. So a couple of Toyotas with 54 Avis, 67 Haney on the front row in 2 weeks from tonight. Andrew Harris and Matt Cherry qualify third and fourth. Joey Stiers, the top five. It is Craig Bondrager will qualify in the number 6 position. Zach Hardwick, 7. Stephen Gregory, Cole Larson, and Peyton Johnson, your top 10. Adam Newton, Shane Scott, Taylor Peacock, Brady LaBeouf, and Jonathan Cofield, top 15. By the way, that's the first Ram truck in the top 15 in qualifying for the season 5 champion of Cofield. Then it's J.D. Larson, first Ford in the top 20, 16th for J.D. Larson in qualifying. Then you got a couple of Rams with Lucas Lyons, Josh Rodriguez, Adam Liney, and Justin Lumpkin all in Toyotas in the top 20. Chris Blanchard will qualify 21st, Michael McKinnon 22nd, Mark Cofield 23rd, Luke Smith 24th, and Bugsy Mungo, your top 25. Then it's going to be Hunter Parsons, Kerry Tribute, Peyton Hubbard, Steve Barnett, Chris Ellis, top 30 from Raleigh, North Carolina. Then it is Jason Morales, Jeffrey Johnson, Collie Miller, Cody Knott, Adam Newbert, top 35, Dalton Shear, Nate Maurer, Tyler Justice, Chris Cinnamon, Shane Trotter, top 40 of 42 trucks. Brian Chew, Mr. Restrictor Plate, Mr. Holiday got to find speed in the back tonight. And one driver's qualifying time was disallowed for speeding off of pit road. That was T.J. Lee Jr. To the Dallas, Texas driver of Raw Alvis, welcome to NASRA. What a way to make a stand, sir. Congratulations on your first ever pole, sir. Right out of the gate, coming swinging.
Yeah, thanks. I was not really expecting it. I just showed up and asked everyone questions, but then my little smart self told the whole group, I was like, where do I go after I get the pole? And they all laughed. So now I'm here. So, here to have fun, obviously, here to win, here to represent Sim Shop and, everyone in the team. You guys, it's always exciting when stuff like this happens. So whenever I get the pole now, I'm ready to get going, but I'm shocked, but I'm also not. I was kind of expecting it, but I'm trying to stay humble.
I mean, this is something to brag about, right? Because we only have one night a year where we have single truck qualifying for every driver gets the opportunity to be highlighted, to be spotlighted, to promote their sponsors, to promote their season, their statistics, what they've done. And the newbie, and I say that in no disrespect, Raw, because I'm sure you got a lot of experience in the world of iRacing, but not NASRA, pops in here and says, "Hey guys, I'm new, but I'm here to party. I'm here to show you that I belong, and I've got experience, I guess."
Yeah, so I'm going on almost 20 years on iRacing. So I've been in the service for a while, almost since the start of it. But I've been out of the game for a little bit. I'll race one race here or there, and with iRacing, it's almost like real life competition. It's almost like if you don't have seat time, you start falling back. So it's always it's always good to be back. But I kind of do consider myself a rookie just because I have not really been competing as much. So I have a lot of learning I have to figure out. When we start going to other tracks, figure out the tire again. But once I get the feeling back, that's when I'll be at the front.
Paul Alvis, here's a look one more time if you're watching on the broadcast of the way he set his truck up, set the lap, put it on the pole. Dean, you got a question for Raul Alvis. First ever start for NASRA, first ever pole. He will be on the pole in 2 weeks for the Season 7 lid lifter of the NASRA DSR Daytona 250.
No, just congratulations there, Raul. You've positioned yourself in all the right places to set a statement. I think everybody's going to be studying your pole lap there as well, too, and studying how you're going to be driving that 58 Toyota around the track come race day, my friend.
Yeah, now it's really just going to have to be try to stay up at the front. It's always easy to start there, but, as everyone knows, in one lap I could be 35th trying to make my way back up to the front. So while starting first helps a lot, at the end, it's just really where I'm at in the last lap.
So, Raul, I guess this is the getting to know you segment, if you don't mind, my friend. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what got you interested in running with the world of NASRA?
Yeah, so I obviously I think Sim Shop. I work at Sim Shop. So we build simulators, we sell, Sim Magic, Moza. So I am very heavily involved. So we have a lot of customers that are here. I was invited by Mark, Mr. Cofield. So that's essentially how I heard about it. Like I said, I've essentially been out of the game, but serving and helping customers now is essentially my new pleasure. So it's always fun when I do get invited to events. It actually kind of puts a lot of pressure on me because I'm representing the company, Sim Shop, Wyatt, everyone. But also whenever I have recommendations, I essentially have to run at a high standard to show them as to why I'm here. So thanks to Mark and all the guys for inviting me. So it's just more of I just have to perform for them, just to let them know that they made the right decision.
Well, buddy, before we let you go, first time this season, thank your sponsors. Anybody want to give hello, shout-outs to that might be watching the broadcast, and obviously we will see what you do in the duels. Now, that's another question I'll ask. You have the option of bowing out of the duels, but if you do run, what do you take in that short sprint, 60-lap, 150-mile race for next week?
Really, since we just had a new update, I believe the draft model changed. So I will essentially on purpose go to the back and see how quickly I can make it up to the front.
Okay.
Figure out how the side drafting works, how long it takes, whether on the bottom or the top, just how lanes work and maneuver. So kind of going back to the beginning, while yes, I'll be running and I want to lead laps, the biggest advantage I have is that I have a learning opportunity, and I'll just essentially have a big notebook of, what to do and not to do, and then, just share that with the team and the team only.
So I don't blame you, but don't give me all your secrets. I promise, my friend. I'm not going to say anything, but I will say this. Obviously, the key is to try to find what works in the long run, a little longer distance than 2 laps of qualifying, right? And then take advantage of that for next week for sure. Man, appreciate your time. Before we let you go, sir, please thank your sponsors.
Yeah, thanks to Sim Shop, you guys, the league itself, and then also, to Renegade and Bandit, but most importantly, thanks to Sim Shop.
All right, there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, the Texan has got it done. That beautiful looking machine, the Toyota, from Houston, and that is the driver of Raul Alvis. And what a job from Dallas. I said Houston, my apologies. I meant Dallas, Texas driver Raul Alvis. You a Cowboys fan, Raul?
Wait, what was the question?
Are you a Cowboys fan? You a Dallas Cowboys fan?
No, far from it. I live down the street, and it's almost like when football season comes, I just have to go into hiding. But I'm a Green Bay Packers fan, so I'm pretty hated in the state of Texas when they find out, who I root for. So I just keep it, I just act like I like the Cowboys. But
I mean, I live in the Carolinas, and I can't stand the Carolina Panthers. I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, so I mean, I understand what it's like.
I'm not really like a big Texas team. I grew up in Utah, so I just like
Gotcha.
Random things. But no, Cowboys, no, absolutely not.
About to say, so you like the Utah Utes, though, right?
Yes, the Utes and the Jazz. If the Jazz ever win the championship, I'll live happily.
There you go. Well, Raw, thanks for your time, man. Extended interview, and congratulations. We'll see you next week in the Duels.
Yep, thanks.
From Dallas, Texas, everybody, the Sim Shop number 54, the driver of course, Mr. Raw Alvis from Dallas, Texas, is going to be on the pole for Renegade Racing. Dean, your final take of things, buddy. I know they wanted us to kind of extend it a little bit longer than what we normally do, but what a way to come out of the gate swinging for Renegade Racing, a new team and a new driver in this series. Lights up the board and goes to the top on the scoring pylon right out of the gate. Unbelievable.
Yeah, right out of the gate, of course. So if you want a horse to back for a race, my friend, maybe put it on the 54 there. But as you said, he's going to start from the back and have to work his way through that field that we're going to have here this evening. So we've got the Jules, and then, of course, we've got the Bain race there on Daytona. Either way, he's going to be starting on the front row for the main race. The Jules, of course, are going to be deciding other factors for our grid here this evening. Keith Haney as well, starting up next to him, just missing out by a fraction of a second, actually. Almost identical times that they had, but as you can see, just a little bit shy of that one. Actually, it was 51.59 and a 51.6. And Andrew Harris and the defending champion, Matt Cherry. And a solid qualifying performance for him there in P4, along with Joey Stiers. That's it, Wesley. As you can see the schedule, DSR.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a really fun time, right? And I love the fact that we got new drivers and we got new faces and new races, and I'm looking forward to it. Hey, tomorrow night, Prosper Engineering Endurance Series. We're going 2 hours from Monza. I think this is one of the giddy races that Dean Hopton has on his schedule. He's looking forward to. I know it will be, no doubt about it. And we're looking forward to having you join us as well. 2 hours from Monza next week. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell to keep up with all the amazing coverage of NASRA, all that we have, whether it is the NASRA DSR Electric Truck Series. You just saw the schedule earlier. We're back here in Daytona next week for the duels. Then in 2 weeks, the official Season 7 start. There it is. And then after that, Atlanta, Echo Park Speedway, Auto Club, Charlotte, Watkins Glen, Talladega, Bristol. I mean, what an impressive, fun Season 7 schedule. Oh, and by the way, remember, Dean, in closing, no more playoffs, no more eliminations, no longer winning you're in. You have got to show success all the way through the year to have an opportunity to hoist the cup in the Truck Series when it's all said and done this season.
That's all right, Wesley. And I think that's a wrap for this evening, of course. So thank you. And get well.
It is. We want to send
Jacob.
We want to send a big thank you to everybody with, of course, DSR Electric. Obviously, thank you to Brady LaBeouf and Cody Dodd, everybody behind NASRA. TJ Moore, the race director, operations official. Redneck announcer Jacob Reeves. Hope you get to feeling better, buddy. It sucks being sick. I know he's got the flu with the family, and I hope they all get to feeling better soon. And we'll get him back in the chair for next week, and hopefully by Friday. But for that, that's going to do it for Big Ol' Dean Hopton on production and color. I'm Wesley Outlaw, the voice of NASRA, congratulating Dallas, Texas driver Raw Alvis for Renegade Racing, a new team, a new truck, a new driver, putting it on the pole at virtual Daytona in preparation for the Season 7 DSR Electric Daytona 250. Duels next week. Until then, thanks for watching and listening. Good evening.